Hey, welcome to Toon Time, Fantasy Premier League. I did make a video on Friday because Tony, as you can see, was in the team before it was Vinicius. As I didn't play Tony when Newcastle United played Brentford because I didn't want those points. It would have been, even though I'm trying to win Fantasy Premier League, wouldn't have felt right. Even though I'm probably not gonna do that too much this season, especially with Haaland in the return fixture. Actually, oh, I'm conflicted. Anyway, yeah, I did do a video for Friday, but for some reason the audio wasn't online for me. It wasn't working, so you just see the team that I put out. Jose Sa had a massive weekend. You know, when I saw everything he'd done, I think he saved the penalty. You know, clean sheet, and he got bonus points. He seemed like he had a really good game for Wolves against Nottingham Forest. Sven Botman, Saliba, Kukurea, and Henry all had solid games. You know, Botman was very uh, solid against the threat of Cristiano Ronaldo. We got a couple of lucky breaks at the end of that game as well. But he's looking like he's really settling into the Premier League now. And soon, I think he's really going to start stamping his authority on games, especially with what he's been brought to do, which is the ball playing aspect of it as well. You know, he can defend. He's shown that he can be solid as a defender. But he's been brought to be that that elite type of a defender basically that we want. You know, he's gonna lead from the back in terms of passing and vision and open up the game for us in different ways to try and disrupt the opposition's rhythm. I think Rico Henry had a very good game for Brentford. I think he may have got an assist. I'm not uncertain because he got 6 points. So, well, the clean sheet. But Brentford done well against Brighton on Friday. Bruno had a solid game against Man U yesterday. He did as much as he could do. You know, he's well, to me, when he's been in England, his best position is that box-to-box role, as it allows him to influence the game in multiple ways. And I think he's going to be able to do that very soon again, with John Shelby being on the bench against Manchester United. So it's going to be in the near future where I think I'll be picking up quite a few points with Bruno in terms of assists and goals, because that's what he was getting last season. And he got two against Brentford, so you know he's able to get forward, but he's playing that pivot type role, or the number six as it's called now. Well, it's always been called that, but it's become more familiarized in the media recently. So yeah, soon enough we'll be moving from that pivot role, hopefully, and we'll be getting more points in terms of goals and assists, which is great for Newcastle United first and foremost, and then me for this fantasy Premier League team. Eze and Son seem to have well do around the pitch, I suppose. And Son's having quite an up and down season so far, and Eze, who did he play? Leicester. So yeah, both games they're just done decently. And Everton, yeah, so Tottenham beat Everton. Son get credited with the clean sheet. They done decently. Yeah, so that was okay. Mohamed Salah scored a winner against Manchester City in their game. I thought it would have been more goals, to be honest, and that's what I wanted to see. I did think Liverpool might have the edge because Klopp seems to have this weird thing over Guardiola, and plus it was at Anfield where Liverpool haven't lost in, I believe it's at least 2 seasons, maybe even longer than that. But it's been a very long time since anyone's beaten them in the league at Anfield. So it was going to be tough for any opposition, never mind, even Man City. So, and it showed. And you can see Haaland with 4 points. I think that's the lowest he's got for in Fantasy Premier League this season. Is Liverpool managed to nullify him. They kept him quiet, I think. There was that disallowed goal, but it's one of those things. I've been seeing pundits saying that maybe it shouldn't have been a foul, or he didn't influence the goal enough. But it happens. It's just swings and roundabouts with VAR, it seems. So you just have to take your lumps. And finally, Ivan Toney. Jose Sá was a player of the week for my fantasy Premier League team, but Toney done very well against Brighton on Friday. He scored 2 goals, led his team from the front, showcasing his abilities. His name is going more and more up in lights as his stars ascending, and I'm really happy for him. As a player, especially a former Newcastle player, that he's been able to just keep growing his career, and that he didn't just fall by the wayside, as we've seen many Newcastle youngsters happen to them, where they leave Newcastle and then go into obscurity. I'm glad he's managed to, I want to say salvage, but he's managed to build his career. He was in a tough position where he was constantly going out on loan, and then he was given an opportunity to move to Peterborough, and he built his skill set, showcased his abilities in League One, got his move to Brentford, and then helped them get up straight away. I think the first season he was there, he helped them finally get over the hump, because they constantly made the playoffs and had close shaves in terms of promotion, and he helped them get to the so-called promised land of the Premier League. And he's been solid, he's been quality, and now he's being thought of as a player who should be in the England squad and should be travelling to the World Cup. So well done to Ivan Toney. So I've got to look forward to this week. I got 66 points. I've moved up in 2 leagues. I've moved up in pretty much every league I'm in, but obviously in the general leagues nowhere, and the broadcaster league are also nowhere. But these 2 leagues, the public classic leagues, I'm second and third. How many points? 19 points off McGinn and Beirut in League 174-884, and I'm third in this league 1757862, behind the Invincibles and Ekri. I'm 12 points off top, so hopefully I can get some more points and shoot up the league. Get a bit higher. I think I believe in Jose Sá. Oh, I might have to put in Sanchez, because Forest they're floundering. I think it might be a good chance that for a clean sheet I'll have to take out Sam Maximin because he's injured. Don't know when he'll be back. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to leave the same team. Hopefully Bruno can do his thing against Everton. So Man City aren't playing this week? Okay, that's weird. Their next game will be this Saturday against Brighton. So with Haaland not playing the midweek game, I have to put in Vinicius. Oh boy. Or maybe I'll put Sessegnon in, because Vinicius probably ain't coming off the bench now that Mitrovic is back. Let me save this team for now. Okay. Let's go and make a transfer, because Vinicius is essentially unavailable. He will not get an opportunity while Mitrovic is there. Solanke is out of a price range. 20 more. I might have to get Adam Armstrong back. Actually, Hudson Edward. And he's been getting points as well. This is a tough one to figure. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get Hudson Edward. I'm gonna transfer out Vinicius. Bye bye. You are essentially useless. It sounds harsh from saying it like that, but he's not gonna get any opportunities. I'm gonna take Hudson Edward, make that transfer. Just confirm that. How many points did I lose for that? Okay, so Arsenal Man City got postponed. I don't even know what happened yet. Yeah, I don't know why it got postponed. Okay, so that game's postponed. So Haaland's out. Get Hudson Edward in. Hopefully, I'm gonna go with Sanchez. You know, Salah had an excellent game. Palace have been quite good this season, so I can see them causing them some problems. Tottenham, I think they should be dispatching Manchester United, to be honest, because they did not look good against us really, or maybe we made them look bad. You know, we caused them a lot of problems, I feel. So yeah, it's the team I'm gonna have to go with. Play all the available players that I have. Had to bring in Sessegnon. Yeah, hopefully Son. He does very well against Manchester United, I think. Liverpool will want to build on that result. Brentford, they're gonna have a very tough game against Chelsea. Truthfully, we should be beating Everton. You know, they've started off the season okay, but in truth, they're still a poor team to me. And this is an opportunity for us to start building some home form, if nothing else. Because at St. James Park, we gotta pick up maximum points as many times as possible. So yeah, that's the team I'm going with. So it'll be Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Sessegnon, Batman, and Henry as the defenders. Eze, Bruno G, Son, and Salah as the midfielders. Edward and Ivan Toney as the forwards. Due to the postponements, because otherwise, as I've already said, as long as Haaland's available, he does not come out my team at any time. You know, even after the disappointing game against Liverpool, it's what I expected in the biggest games, especially away. It's gonna be tough for even the best players to showcase themselves. So we'll see. It's gonna level out as the season goes along, because I know it's gonna pick up loads of points. So yeah, that's my team. I don't know what yours is. Just comment on the Twitter, Toon Tyme 1892, or join me on YouTube, Toon Tyme. Once again, thank you for listening. Peace.